Question 17. Which of these period 3 elements has the highest melting point? Well, we've got a mixture of metals and non-metals, so we're looking for something metallic on the left of the periodic table. So aluminium and sodium are metals, phosphorus and sulfur are towards the right, they're non-metals. So it's either between A and C as metals having strong metallic bonding, rather than something with molecular bonding like phosphorus and sulfur. Aluminium forms Al3 plus ions because it's in group 3. We'll lose 3 electrons, Al3 plus sodium, Na1 plus. So the aluminium's got a greater charge, so it's going to have stronger metallic bonding between the 3 electrons that are released when the ions formed, which are delocalized in the metallic bonds. Chlorine reacts with cold aqueous dilute sodium hydroxide, which is a complete list of the products. Well, this is something to learn, really. This is an equation you need to learn. Sodium hydroxide and chlorine makes NaCl, NaClO, and H2O. And so I've got NaCl, so it's either A, C, or D. I make water, so now we're between A and C. And so the final question is it sodium chlorate 1 or sodium chlorate 5? This is sodium chlorate. Na is always plus 1, it's in group 1. Oxygen is always minus 2, it's in group 6, gains 2 electrons. So what's missing? A plus 1. Plus 1 and plus 1 and minus 2 leaves no charge. So it's chlorate 1. So your answer is A. Question 19. Which products are formed when magnesium reacts with steam? Again, it's a reaction you need to know. So it's answer C, magnesium and water. So when water is a gas, it makes magnesium oxide as a white solid and hydrogen gas. Which observation would confirm that ammonia gas is released when solid ammonium chloride is warmed with solid calcium hydroxide? Well, I've got a gas. So it's going to be just above the solid, held just above the solid. It's either C or D. Turns litmus paper red or blue. Well, ammonia is a basic gas, so it's alkaline or basic. It's going to have a pH of about 10 or 11. It's going to turn litmus paper blue. Answer D. The repeating unit of a polymer is shown below. So I've got an amide link, a CONH link, sometimes also called a peptide link if it's in a protein. The CONH, and at this end I've got an NH, and at this end I've got an H. So that linkage there, that peptide link, is formed from this unit and this unit. So this one I'd have NHCH2, NH. And then this would have an NH2 on this end, and this would have been an NH2, and this would have been a carboxylic acid, COOH, or maybe a COCl. So a COOH with an NH2 would release water as a condensation reaction. A COCl, an acyl chloride group and an amine group, and NH2 would release HCl as white steamy fumes in a condensation reaction. But this has got CO, that's been, let's assume it's been a carboxylic acid group, COOH at this end, and it would be COOH at that end before it links on, and this one will be NH2, an amine group, and NH2 at this end. So I'll need 2 monomers, one with 2 carboxylic acid groups, and this one with 2 amine groups. So I'm not going to have one monomer, so it's automatically between C and D. It looks here as if they want me to use an acyl chloride, which is fine. So I've got an acyl chloride, COCl, would react with an amine here and make HCl as white steamy fumes when it forms this amide link. So which one is it, C or D? And I'm matching up CH2,4 here with CH2,4 here, not CH2,6. So the answer is C, that matches up with that section there. That's the monomer that will create that section of the polymer. My answer is C.